Lapopo is a cute, fluffy creature with big ears like a bunny and a balloon-shaped tail. He's cheerful, curious, and always ready to help his friends. He lives in a magical place called Bouf Bouf Village. One sunny day, Lapopo was playing with his friends in the village. Suddenly, he noticed something strange. The sky was empty, no bubbles. He walked past a lemonade stand and a bakery with yummy cakes. But he wasn't hungry or thirsty. "We can't go up," they said. "There's someone blocking the way." Lapopo tilted his head. "Blocking the way? What do you mean?" One of the bubbles flew in front of him. They practiced over and over, and soon the little creature was blowing big bubbles by himself. As they approached, Lapopo could see the entire village gathered in the center. "Look," said Zozo, pointing to the sky. Everyone looked up and gasped. Everyone was worried about the lack of bubbles. Hundreds of bubbles floated above the village, sparkling in the sunlight. A shiny, giant rainbow bubble floated up into the sky. The people of Bouf Bouf Village cheered and began to play with the bubbles, and soon everyone was smiling again. Suddenly, pop! "Thank you for helping me, Lapopo," said Zozo. The two friends hugged each other. He learned that everyone has their own talents and that it's important to keep trying. And the people of Bouf Bouf Village learned that sharing kindness makes the world a happier place. Lapopo learned that helping others makes the heart feel good. And you, little viewer, also got a lesson. Isn't that right? Do you remember? Of course you do. You always remember the lessons you learn with your friends. "I did it," he said with a big smile. Lapopo cheered and gave him a hug. Now give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Which character is your favorite and what lesson did you learn from the story? See you next time. Bye. At the end of the village, Lapopo entered the bubble forest. Tall trees with sparkling green leaves surrounded him. "We helped each other," said Lapopo with a wink. And then he took Zozo to the best lemonade stand in town to celebrate being good friends. The little creature's eyes widened. The little creature's heart was full of joy, and that's when the bubbles began to appear again, floating up into the sky. "If you want to know, follow me," it said. Lapopo nodded and followed the bubbles through the trees. All he could think about were the bubbles. "Don't be sad," he said. "I'm sure you can do it. Let's try together." He had big, droopy ears and a little tail like a deflated balloon. "Hi," said Lapopo. "Why are you so sad?" The little creature looked at him with teary eyes. "I don't know how to blow bubbles like the others," he said. "I've tried and tried, but my bubbles either pop right away or come out funny and small. Everyone laughs at me. I wish I could have a big, beautiful bubble to myself without anyone laughing." Lapopo sat next to him. And finally, he saw them, a group of bubbles floating nearby. That was very unusual because Bouf Bouf Village was famous for its magical bubbles that float in the air and make everyone smile. It was a blue bag with stars all over it. Underneath, Lapopo had a tiny umbrella that was just his size. It was pink with yellow polka dots. After taking a deep breath, he grabbed his things and said, "I'm going to find the reason why there are no bubbles." His friends waved goodbye as he skipped down the street. Why were there no bubbles? Lapopo wondered. He took off his bubble hat, which had a big red bow on top. Then he put some bubble solution into his bag. Lapopo walked past colorful houses with pointy roofs. "Hello," said Lapopo. "Can you help me? Why are there no bubbles in the sky?" The bubbles floated closer. Suddenly, he heard a sniffle. "Hello?" he asked. And there, sitting on a log, was a tiny, shy creature. Lapopo showed the little creature how to take a deep breath and blow the bubbles. Lapopo and the little creature, whose name was Zozo, walked back to the village. Lapopo and Zozo had brought back the bubbles and the happiness they represented. From that day on, Zozo was no longer sad.